Well, as we continue our Toolhouse Tip series on homestead home building techniques, one thing to take into consideration, of course, is your water supply. You have to take it into consideration. You got to have water. This is our well. This well is 180 feet deep. It has a sleeve in it down to 100 feet to try to keep the iron water out. We got cleaner water the further we go, and does a really good job of doing that. But what does it take to get water 180 feet out of the ground up to the house? Well, it takes obviously a 220 pump that submerged in this well, draws the water up, pressurizes a tank. You got the electricity that requires that pump to run, the tank underneath the house to pressurize, to put pressure in the house system. So the situation I run into, we lose power a lot, and I do have a generator system, but there's a lot of power that's taken just to provide water for the house. So what I would like to do, and what I would strongly recommend you do if you're building, look at, if you have a well, look at using a trickle type pump, because you can get the submergible pumps that are trickle volume, which they're just not cranking out a ton of volume. And you can either find those that are low electricity consumption, or you can find those that are solar powered, and you trickle pump water, so just a small volume of water, and you pump it out. And if you've got elevation to your benefit, if you're in a topography that has hillsides like we do, I could go right up here and put a large cistern in, whether it's 4,000, 8,000, 10,000 gallon tank, whatever I can afford, then be able to trickle fill that cistern and then let gravity pressurize and feed the house. It's kind of the same concept behind municipalities that have the big water towers. If you drive through the South or wherever you see these big towers, that's what they're doing. They're obviously trickle pumping water up there to fill those up and utilizing that gravity to pressurize their system. So take that into consideration. That could be a big help there and allow you to skirt the issue of having a lot of electricity needed to pull water out of the ground.